Welcome back. SAA is headed for more turbulent times as employees plan to down tools over its planned restructuring and retrenchments. Now, the struggling airline received no strike notifications, or did receive strike notifications from the National Union of Metal Workers and the South African Cabin Crew Association. Rupiwa Madzena joins us for an update on this story. Rupiwa, my tongue is tied. I'm not sure how SAA is dealing with this. How big is the strike going to be, and who will be affected?
Well, Shahan, if you're familiar with pilot lingo, one would say we have to brace for impact. SAA is about to come into a strong crash landing. This is going to be a strike that has about 3,000 members, and what they say is that they're going to be affected, well, the employees that will be affected rather include the cabin crew, check-in, ticket sales, head office, technical staff and ground staff. So basically, if you have travel arrangements through SAA this coming Friday, perhaps for the weekend, you might want to cancel them or look for alternative flying methods.
Yeah, so how have the unions actually responded to the fact that SAA simply doesn't have money to provide those salary increases?
Well, for lack of a better word, they say that it's really just something, there are words that I'm thinking of that I really can't say on national television, but basically they're not buying the story, and what they're saying is that they would like for the current board, the executive team, to step down from their positions as the board members, because frankly what the unions are saying, they are incompetent and they have not been able to carry out the turnaround strategy that was devised by former CEO Vuyani Jahana. So they are still aggrieved by the fact that the Department of Public Enterprises as well as the sitting board allowed for Vuyani Jahana to leave SAA, given the direction that he was taking with the company. They did see some positive changes. But let me just let you listen to how Irvin Jim puts the excuses that they're getting from SAA.
We're not extravagant. I mean, the very same airline would have paid the pilots, gave them an increase which runs beyond 100 million, and poor workers were just demanding 8%, which is not even more than 50 million that we are demanding. We're saying we don't accept that. These workers have been putting everything else whilst management and the board continue to embark on wastage. We were exposing here about 25 billion. We're exposing here about about 30 million that is being spent just on an organizational design. I mean, you don't need to do that.
It's obviously clear unions are not happy, but are they willing to engage with SAA before Friday?
Well, that's basically what they're saying. They've literally got about 24 hours, that's the SAA management, that is to come up with a solution or resolution with the union so that the strike can be averted. And SAA has actually released a statement in regards to what came out of today's press briefing. They say, and this is not very encouraging, Shahan, that they will be granting a 5.9% increase in wages, and this is subject to funds being available. And that obviously means that might not happen, because we know the financial situation of SAA. So it's going to be very interesting to see how those engagements between the management and the unions go tomorrow, if they actually happen.